How's it going, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Christmas New Year special of this lovely year known as 2020. Oh my goodness, has 2020 been a very interesting year. You might even say it started out great, kind of like this video, and then it ended up where we just bailed a whole lot of bajillion times and, didn't succeed as well as we had hoped, which, that's pretty much the summary of 2020. So, what exactly happened in 2020 for PS2 Freak? What exactly happened for the channel? And why is PS2 Freak still playing Tony Hawk's Pro Skater HD when he darn well knows that there is an even better game out there in the Tony Hawk universe? And what YouTube channels affected PS2 Freak the most this year? Well, we'll talk about that, plus the future of this channel in this year's lovely Christmas, New Year's 2020 special. So to begin with, 2020 started out pretty well for me. I got a full-time job for the first time ever in my life, which was really, really interesting to get a full-time job, especially in the field that I am currently wanting to get a full-time job in, and have been wanting to get a full-time job in for many, many years. And this job was pretty fun at the very beginning. I met a lot of awesome people. I did a lot of awesome and really cool things, and I felt like things were going pretty well. Then by March, as a lot of people know, quarantine stuff happened. And that's when things kind of just went kablooey. Now, if y'all want to watch my reaction to all of that, that is on, I do believe, the Nothing 3 video, as well as me playing Skate 3, where I talk about everything that has happened thus far in 2020. So if you want more information on my reaction to pretty much everything that happened during quarantine, definitely go watch the Skate 3 videos. Or the Skate 3 video, I should say. Now, the Nothing 3 pretty much talks about what happened once I returned to the workplace in July, and it wasn't really fun. It was not a super happy fun time. The day that the full-time job decided to let me go, Buffalo Pingus Wings let me go. And I was just like, wow, this is kind of a terrible time right now for me. Like, why in the world is this happening? What in the world is happening to PS2 Freak, and why is it happening the way that it is happening currently? And I feel a little bit better right now from those days of, losing my full-time job and losing my feminine significant other of 4 years. I definitely feel much better now than I did at that time. A lot of good things happened and a lot of bad things happened after those events. I did end up with a new part-time job, which is really, really fun and very, very enjoyable. I really, really enjoy going to this new part-time job. It's a very interesting and very fun job indeed. And I have started a new certificate that I hope to get done by the end of next year. Which means, of course, the videos on this YouTube channel are probably going to suffer as a result, but we'll get to that later on in this video. In addition to the certificate, I actually did another oopsie to myself. I was with my parents on a little trip, doing some fun stuff, and I was going to take a picture of something when I suddenly got poked in the eye by my camera strap. And I was just like, well, wowee, how in the world does this happen? And why in the world did this happen? Like, great, I can't see anything. Am I going to need surgery for this, accident that happened? Like, all these things are racing in my mind. Thankfully, I did not need any surgery for the eye injury, but it did take me a good while to get my sight back. In fact, I'd say at this point, my sight is probably 99.8% good, I guess you could say. There's still like a little bit of blurriness there. It's not as clear as I used to have it, but it is what it is, I guess, and thankfully I don't need any surgery as of yet. At least, I hope I don't need any surgery, and I hope I don't need any glasses for a long time, but who knows, I may end up getting some glasses soon. Who knows? But yeah, other than that, I mean, it's been kind of a stressful time after the full-time job and Buffalo Pingus Wings. My certificate has caused me a lot of stress and anxiety of trying to figure out when I could get a lot of things done and trying to figure out, like, you know, how I can record videos and edit videos while also doing some homework, which even homework for some odd reason just, I don't know, it just made me feel really, really stressed out every single day that I had to do it. And for some reason, I just was like, nah, with it. But hopefully this next semester is going to be better. I have a feeling it probably will be. Hopefully this next year is going to be better. Like I said, I hope to complete this certificate by at least the end of next year, this coming year. And hopefully I will be an even better person because of that certificate. Hopefully a full-time job may appear again, and hopefully this time I can keep that full-time job. For now, I still plan on going to, of course, my part-time job, my current part-time job, having fun there, you know, seeing a lot of my friends and family and all that sort of stuff. Speaking of friends and family, I finally got to see I shouldn't say two new friends, two old friends who I've known for multiple years. They finally came back to my life, and I'm glad to have them back to my life. In fact, one of them works with me at my part-time job, which is just really, really crazy to think about, that one of my old friends that I've known for more than 10 years is working with me at my part-time job. Just wouldn't have thought of that like multiple years ago. So yeah, that's what's going on in PS2 Freak's life. What about the channel? What has been going on with the channel? Well, as you may have noticed, I have been uploading and editing videos pretty much all of this year. I have completed like 3 Let's Plays. I've started 2 other ones, Subnautica and Bloodstained. Hope to have those done by 2021 sometime. It's just been a really awesome year with regards to this channel. In fact, as of this video recording on the 30th of December in 2020, I have amassed 208 subscribers to the channel, and I am so thankful to every single one of you who watch this video, watch any video on my channel, and like and favorite and subscribe any video on my channel as well. Like, I am so grateful for the 208 subscribers. I never thought at the beginning of me uploading videos, starting with the 15th of December in 2010, I never thought I'd reach this milestone. Like, I never thought I would, you know, get like 200 subs. I thought I was probably going to get like maybe, I don't know, maybe a couple like 10s or maybe like 50 subs at the most, you know. And I figured, you know, I probably would be done with this YouTube channel by maybe 5 years down the road. But still going strong 10 years later, and it's been one heck of a ride, like, in all honesty. So thank you guys so much for all your support, all of your suggestions. I will definitely keep those suggestions in mind for the future, because now that I finally have thumbnails going on the channel, I've also taken into consideration people's suggestions of doing videos like the typical YouTubers nowadays, aka chopping up videos and only keeping the funny bits. And I think I'm going to start doing that with future Let's Plays. I think I'm going to start live streaming on my live streaming twitch.tv/PS2Freak. I'm going to start live streaming Let's Plays, and I'm going to do that for about an hour or two. And I'm going to take the highlights of those live streams, put them all together, and that'll be what you see on the YouTube channel. I hope to do that very soon. Hopefully I can do that in 2021, but that is the plan. I'm currently editing Surgeon Simulator, and I want to see how people react to that. I'm nowhere near done editing those videos for that Let's Play, but I want to see how people react to me doing a Let's Play in that style on Surgeon Simulator. I hope a lot of people enjoy it. I hope a lot of people will like it. Same thing's going to happen to my Let's Play of Dead Space 2. That's going to be chopped up into what I like to call a chopped up video, if that makes any sense. I'm seeing a lot of chopped up words there. But yeah, that's hopefully the future of PS2 Freak. Hopefully more live streams, hopefully more awesome and amazing Let's Plays. Speaking of awesome and amazing Let's Plays, I just happened to watch a live stream that happened a couple of days ago on a member of Sugar Pine 7 on his Twitch channel, aka Kib. Kib is the member that I am talking about here. And Kib actually decided to give away the game Outlast. And I was the third person that he gave it away to. The first person won it after Kib asked everybody to name what game a certain phrase was from. And the second person was just kind of a random person, but that person didn't want the game because they had already had it on the PlayStation 4. So I was next in line to get the game, and Kib had a lot of trouble giving it to me for some odd reason, but we figured it out, and I am so glad that it was figured out and that everything was resolved. So thank you, Kib, for being awesome and allowing me to have Sugar Pine 7, or allowing me to watch Sugar Pine 7 for the years that I did, but also thank you for giving me the gift of Outlast. As a result, today I actually bought the second game as well as the DLC for Outlast 1, and hopefully Outlast 1 is going to be my next Let's Play. Like, I seriously hope to do a Let's Play of Outlast 1 after I finish up Subnautica and Bloodstained. Bloodstained I hope to finish up after I get my character to be even powerful than what she is. Subnautica I hope to finish up probably... I have a feeling I'm probably going to be done with it by the summer, but it all depends on how many times I record it and when I get the opportunities to record Subnautica. But yeah, we've got those Let's Plays coming and going as well, and then we also have Outlast as the next Let's Play that I think I'm going to do. Kind of excited about it, kind of scared because not too big into horror games, but I'll play them. And seeing as Kib was very nice enough to let me have the copy of Outlast that he gave me, I will definitely do a Let's Play to it in honor of Kib. For a second there, I thought I was going to bail. Just like that. I have no idea how in the world that happened. Wowee. So yeah, that's the future of PS2 Freak. Hopefully I will continue to make more videos, I will continue to edit them more, I will live stream, and the next Let's Play is going to be Outlast. The next part of this Christmas New Year special I want to say is going to be dedicated to the YouTube channels, 2 YouTube channels, in fact, actually 3, that had a huge impact on me. One of them being, of course, Kikoskia. Kikoskia always has a huge impact on me, no matter what he does. And I just want to say his Ultima 9 series just helped me out tremendously. Helped me get through the craziness that was the quarantine era of this year. And so thank you to Kikoskia for doing that series. I never thought I would be interested in Ultima, but that made me more interested in Ultima. So thank you so much, Kikoskia, for doing that. The next channel that really had a huge impact on me was Therapy in a Nutshell, I do believe the channel is called. It's this lady who does a lot of like social working type stuff, and there's a time this year in August, the very beginning of August, where I had a really bad like anxiety type thing, and it was about me potentially getting Alzheimer's or dementia. Now my grandfather unfortunately has really bad dementia, and when I came home from the apartment that I had earlier this year, I heard a lot of stories about what had happened with my grandfather from my mom. And it just kind of gave me a huge like anxiety attack of like, oh, am I going to contract this, type of thing towards the end of my life? Am I going to forget every single memory that I've ever had throughout my entire life? And when I actually went on YouTube one day, I just happened to find her channel, Therapy in a Nutshell, this lady's channel, and I watched some of her videos, and one of them about dying just really like helped me tremendously get through the thoughts that I had, the irrational thoughts that I had about dementia and Alzheimer's and all that sort of stuff. And I would highly recommend Therapy in a Nutshell, because it is a really amazing channel, and I really, really like pretty much a lot of her videos that she does. Last but not least, I want to have a big shout out go to Markiplier and CrankGameplays for them making the lovely channel known as Unus Annus. Now, Unus Annus was a channel made by those 2 content creators back in like November 2019, and they said, hey, we're going to only have this channel on YouTube for a year. We're going to do videos every single day of that year, and we're going to, just talk about how, life is short, and we need to take each day as it comes, and we need to live life to the fullest and to the best of our ability, and not worry about, what tomorrow may bring, because we just never know when our time is going to be up, and, we know that eventually it will be, but we don't know when, and because of that, we need to take each day as it comes. And because of that, there was one episode of Unus Annus where they went to a therapist and they talked about fear, and it also helped me get through a lot of my fears and get through a lot of other anxieties that I've been having this year. So huge shout out to Unus Annus, CrankGameplays, Markiplier. Thank you so much, Unus Annus, for being a part of my life for the 1 year that you were, but you definitely helped me get through this horrible, horrible year. As I'm sure a lot of people who watch the YouTube channel of Unus Annus would also agree with me. I'm sure they have also had a lot of horrible stuff to go through for this year. And I'm sure Unus Annus has helped a lot of those people get through this year. So thank you, CrankGameplays. Thank you, Markiplier. Thank you, Kikoskia. And thank you, Therapy in a Nutshell. You all are amazing. Last but not least, I want to talk about why I'm actually doing the Christmas New Year's special to this game instead of like some other games that I have on Steam. The reason why I'm doing this game again this year is because there is a game in this series called Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1 and 2. Yeah, it's just called that. I was going to say remake or HD, but that would be incorrect. It's just Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1 and 2. And while it can be available on the PlayStation 4 and the Xbox One, it is also available on a store known as the Epic Games Store. Now, Epic Games has been known to make fun of its customers. It's been known to treat its employees like crap, like garbage. And it's been known to sue larger companies than them because they just want to, and they want to act like a little toddler by suing the companies that are larger than them. So I really, really despise the fact that this new game, the Tony Hawk series, is available on Epic Games. I really wish it was available on Steam, but you know, it's not up to me where games go, and I really would like to have a PlayStation 5 so that I can play Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1 and 2. But I definitely won't be supporting Epic Games at all. And speaking of not supporting companies at all, I don't know if I said this before in any video of mine, but I won't be doing any Let's Plays or Let's Play Togethers to any game made by Blizzard. So Warcraft 3 and Overwatch are out of the Let's Play and Let's Play Together category on this channel. And can't think of anything else that would be in that category. Probably Fortnite. Fortnite would definitely be a no-go on this channel. But yeah, just Epic Games is really not a game place that should be supported at all. I know I have Unreal Gold, and I know I have Unreal Tournament on here, and I realize that, you know, those games were made by the people who would later go on to form Epic Games, if not originally, that's where Epic Games got its start. But that was back then. That was during the times when video games were much better than they are today. And video game companies were much better than they are today. They weren't corporate cash-grabbing, not caring about their employees companies. They were companies who wanted to make video games because they wanted to make video games. And they wanted to treat their staff with the utmost respect, because we are all human beings and we should be treated as equals. And yeah. So I would not recommend supporting Epic Games in buying Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1 and 2. I really wish Tony Hawk would have gone with Steam, but I don't even know if it was really Tony Hawk's decision fully to go with or without Steam for Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1 and 2. But hopefully, if I do get a PlayStation 5, I hope that Pro Skater 1 and 2 will work with the PlayStation 5, and hopefully maybe you'll see Let's Plays of me doing that game, in addition to all the other Tony Hawk games for the PlayStation 2, because that is the plan as well, is to do Let's Plays to all the Tony Hawk games for the PlayStation 2. Since this year, I got myself an Elgato, and since this year I figured out officially how to get my PlayStation 2 to be able to be recorded by Bandicam via my computer. So expect all those fun things to happen, hopefully next year, hopefully sometime down in the future. I'm actually, as we speak, making this Excel spreadsheet of all the games that I've done and when I recorded them and when I uploaded them and all that sort of jazz. So should be fun and exciting. I do have a list that I wrote up the first time that I tried to record this as to what I wanted to say in this video. But I think well, actually, no, I didn't do everything. For those of you who watch Penguin's Z1, whatever his YouTube channel name is, aka Charlie, aka Critical, He did a video several weeks ago about YouTube and DMCA strikes. I am very appalled at the fact that DMCA is not only going to copyright strike your video if you even hum a song, but they're going to throw you in jail because of the fact that you hummed a song. Like, that's ridiculous. That is utterly ridiculous, and I feel like YouTube and the government in the United States should never even, like, it's just ridiculous. It's terrible and it's ridiculous, and I really think that law needs to be changed. Critical also uploaded a video several weeks ago as well, talking about how he got a couple of things banned or blocked on YouTube for no reason whatsoever, yet he had a conversation with the head of YouTube and the head of other things on YouTube, and he seemed like he felt very confident in YouTube's ability at addressing issues that he had. My concern is, though, yeah, it's good for the big guys such as you, but what about the little guys such as myself? What about the little guys such as, like, my friend Carlton? What about the little guys, you know, such as channels like Sick Veins? You know, what are we supposed to do when we have a video that is unfairly stricken or unfairly striked by YouTube for no apparent reason? What are we supposed to do? How are we supposed to, you know, talk to the heads of YouTube and say, hey man, what is up with this random strike that we received? Like, where are we as smaller YouTubers and smaller streamers? Like, where are we on the totem pole? Are we dead last compared to people like PewDiePie? Or, you know, are we ever going to get a say as well? Like, I'm glad that you are getting a say, Charlie, but what about us? What about the little guy? You know? But that's all I have to say there for this video. So, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys have watched all this video. I know it's kind of a long video, but at least it's not the Hex Fever video that was like an hour or so long. Remember, folks, do what feels right in your head, heart, and gut. Live life to the fullest, to the best of your ability. And live each day as if it is your last, as if tomorrow is going to be your last day. You know, live it to the best of your ability. Never give up. Always have hope and faith. And yeah, I'll see you guys hopefully next year. Thank you guys so much for the 208 subscribers on the channel. And hopefully 2021 is going to be a way better year than 2020. So, till then, folks, until then. Whee!